Are you having a giggle fest?
Are you having a giggle?
Everyone says babies grow up so fast.
We were happy and proud to hear our son Quintin's first laugh.
Feed him his first taste of solid food.
And watch him learn to roll over and sit up.
And that was just his first 6 months.
I'm Renee, an American.
And I'm Jesse, a Kiwi.
He's a water boy.
And she's a plant girl.
We are from opposite sides of the world.
But we met in a tiny town in the northwest tip of Australia.
We live in Sydney with our little man Quintin.
And love the simple things in life.
Being outdoors,
Exploring.
traveling.
And taking the time to watch the sunset.
Tune in for our next adventure. Quintin's 7th, 8th, and 9th months were bittersweet because it was the last 3 months of my maternity leave.
Look, Dad. Woo! Nice work, buddy.
Quintin was gaining confidence with his ability to roll over.
So that was the end of tummy time. It also meant he had to transition out of a swaddle and into arms out sleeping.
That was a tough week. It took him a little while to adjust to that.
And the next step was to move Quintin into his own room.
He slept better in a quieter room, away from my snoring.
Quintin has his 2 front teeth.
He was ready to try out some new foods. Avocado,
This is going to be your first taste ever of meat. It's chicken.
Quintin was constantly watching us drink, so we bought him his first sippy cup.
he loved it. Although at first, he just rinsed out his mouth.
Since we were still living with COVID, Quintin and I joined Baby Time online. We sang songs with our local librarians once a week over Zoom.
We had fun setting up the cornhole boards and playing on the weekend.
Quintin and I met up with my friend Diana and her baby Sophie. We all strolled along the easy track at Knapsack Reserve and enjoyed a picnic with a great view.
Also, in the lower Blue Mountains, we hit up the local waterhole at Jellybean Pool. Quintin did a bit of paddling. He didn't seem to mind the cool water.
New Zealand hosted America's Cup, the world's oldest sailing competition.
I really wanted to be over in Auckland, but instead we watched the races from home. I was so proud when the Kiwis successfully defended the cup.
Yay! Daddy's gonna be so happy! Yeah! We're jumping for joy, aren't we?
We got a lot of rain that March. So much rain that the dam overflowed and the Nepean River flooded our town of Penrith.
We just got text messages that Western Penrith needs to evacuate because there's flooding danger. Are you concerned? Should we take all of our belongings and evacuate? We just went on a walk to see if the neighborhood was underwater, and it's not.
And there still seems to be a lot of people that are still here
Maybe we'll stay put for now. Crazy weather. It's supposed to keep raining for at least two more days though. Good morning, Quintin. What a good night last night, little man. You only woke up for one feed. Mama got such good sleep.
Most important meal of the day. You've got my finger! You've got it!
Yeah! You up on Daddy's shoulder.
Whee! Whee!
Quintin's just had an hour nap and he's wondering where we are. Good nap, buddy? Yeah, that was a good nap.
This is like bouncing on bounce squares.
Quintin is sitting up.
He practiced and strengthened his muscles, and now he can sit up confidently. Oops! Well, sometimes he still falls over.
Quintin rolls,
Twists,
scoots,
lays on his tummy,
wiggles his body,
shakes his head,
There's the wiggles.
and reaches for everything. Quintin has 4 teeth. He is eating more solid food and drinking less milk.
We have introduced finger foods alongside purees. So we are mixing traditional spoon feeding with baby-led weaning approaches.
It was a bit scary at first because we were worried that Quintin might choke. But he didn't. Plus, he started to develop his pincer grip, chewing skills, and tried new food textures.
He loves all fruit, especially banana and grapes. And surprisingly, even lemon. He doesn't really like pasta.
But he likes the pinwheels the best.
Quintin likes playing in his bouncer, splashing in the bath, and turning pages during story time.
He doesn't like brushing his teeth. Much of the world was in lockdown due to the COVID pandemic, but we were lucky to have returned to normal life in Australia.
It's always nice to get out of the house on the weekends, for both Quintin and us.
has ticklish feet. Quintin has ticklish